So, I was going to do a video earlier today since it's Monday, and I tried to get in the habit of recording on Monday, and then COVID. Well, first my mother fell, and in the process of taking care of her, going down there, I don't know if my sister had it or if I had it. And that's how it happened. I know that thankfully, by the grace of God, we did not make our mother sick. I don't think that I have updated in a while, but my mother fell in the driveway on a patch of black ice, and she broke her collarbone and her ribs. And that was an immediate. I don't care. We took precautions. Each time that I've traveled, I have come home and quarantined for 14 days. What few times that we have traveled during the pandemic. So we were relatively safe. I was fine. My sister was having a few issues but it seemed to be along the lines of her chronic bronchitis. We will never know who gave what to who. What we do know is that on the way home from the second trip down there, because we were doing overnight trips, basically a 24-hour turnaround trip, to care for my mother in between, because my wonderful cousins have taken care of her. And we just kind of were coming in to help take care of my mother, but also give them a break. Had no idea that, and even whenever my symptoms started, we were coming back from my mom's from the second visit. I was fine. I had been very, very, very close to my mother, in her face, helping her get up and down out of the chair because she could not do anything for herself. And when I say anything, I mean anything. So between the four of us, we were doing the best that we could. My sister is not able to lift her or help get her up and down, but she was able to do, cooking and laundry and stuff like that. So that's what she did. Anyway, on the way back from the second visit, it just worked out that my husband brought me that time. And we went, as we were coming home, I started with a migraine. Nothing out of the ordinary. My aura was just like it usually is. It wasn't even, I didn't even have a bad aura. And as far as my vision wasn't impaired, I just had this headache come on that was awful. I had my medicine with me, part of it that I normally take to help the migraine not be so bad or abort, or the migraine. I can't see the screen without the glasses, so we just have to deal with them. But anyway, and by the time we made it home, I was okay-ish. But the headache didn't go away. It was quite possibly the worst headache that I've ever had. We still went on, business as usual. We are accustomed to me having headaches and migraines. It's life. It just is. My husband started feeling unwell a few days after, and he actually felt better. But just to be on the safe side, because I was going to have to go back to, I had planned to go back to my mother's that Friday night. Might have been Thursday, but I planned to go back to take care of her and give my cousins a break. Then I had the week after that slated to where I was going to be there all week. So that's what we had planned. Lo and behold, the Monday of the week that I was supposed to go back, my husband tested positive. My sister tested positive and had to be hospitalized. The next day, my daughter tested positive, and so forth and so on. So here we are. They've been released. They have gone back to work. We're still, there's still some yicks that we're dealing with. Me personally, I'm struggling to get strength. We'll get there, but I'm struggling to get strength. Anyway, this has been the weirdest ordeal, because the way that it affected my husband was different than how it affected me, and it was different between how it affected my daughter and my grandson. My grandson had just this headache that wouldn't go away, and a fever that wasn't really that bad. My daughter and I both lost taste and smell. That's been fun. Try sipping on fruit punch that you can't taste. That's just the fun of it. We've tried to keep our spirits up through it. A lot of things have not happened that should happen because there's just no strength among the four of us to do it. As you can see, my hair needs some attention. I have a streak about yay wide that needs color. It'll happen eventually. I have literally, shouldn't have done that because now it looks crazy. I've literally no real strength. When I get up and start to do stuff, I can't breathe. And I break out in a cold sweat, and I don't know if I'm panicking, which could factor into it. Anxiety could factor into it. But once I start to feel weak and feel like I can't breathe, then I have to come and lay down and rest. And so I just wanted to give you an update from where we are. I do have my greenhouses. Nothing has been set up. We just haven't gotten there. Hopefully this week it will happen, because I need to get cold crops started. They should have already been started. They need to be ready to go on the ground soon. If it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. That's just how it is. But we haven't done a video in a couple of weeks, so I thought I would update you. I caught a few things on Twitter about things that are going on. I haven't been able to make sense of any of it, and I've mostly kept my opinion to myself, and that's kind of where I think I'm going to stay with that. But anyway, just simply because I don't have enough energy or coherent thoughts to continue to go on in with that. I do plan to start doing some get ready with me's, because I have a bunch of makeup that came in while I was sick. I have some things that I ordered that I don't remember ordering. There are some things that I'm going to order that are kind of like dupes, but not really dupes. They have the same, almost same exact packaging as other companies, but they're not the brand. They're not the brand. And I think that needs a little bit more exposure. I've seen some other creators do that to where it's not a dupe when you're copycatting a product. And I think that needs to be, these people that are creating palettes and creating, product, the counterfeit stuff needs to be exposed. It's just what it is. It's counterfeit. So I'm going to cautiously order and use some of it. And the way that I'm going to use it is going to be, I may do a few wear tests, but mostly you will see a first impressions, and I will probably take it off because I don't trust it. But I want you to see why I don't trust it and why I spend my money with the brand and the brand name. So that's on the horizon. Seeds are coming. We will be germinating stuff because we have a garden to get ready. I will be back home. Things are slated to happen in February. There is going to be some cemetery footage. There's going to be some probably indirect with my friend talking about things because we are in a battle for my hometown, for this cemetery. And we've been in it for about 6 years. And it's sad. Now, it's just getting to the point to where it's sad. After 6 years, we are almost still going around in circles, dealing with red tape and dealing with the biggest amount of crap that needs to happen, all so that the right person can own the cemetery and fix it like it was back whenever people bought these plots. It never should have changed. It's beyond his hands are tied. Where we are now, we've begged for help from places like Mitch McConnell's office, from our state representative, from various things. And I'm discouraged at this point. I'll be honest with you. The help that is needed, it shouldn't be hard for these people who hold these offices to help us. It shouldn't be. Now there's going to be a few people that their true colors are going to come out in this. I don't care. It's been long enough. 6 years. It's what I've been fighting with. My friend has fought for this longer than I have. Blood, sweat, and tears. So yeah. If you are interested in filing a claim to help us with getting attention to the cemetery, leave me a comment, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm getting ready to go to bed. So when I upload this, I won't put anything in the description, but I will later go back and put it in there so that you can file to the Kentucky AG. He's got his plate full. I understand that. However, We've been bringing this problem before him for 6 years. So we deserve something. We deserve some kind of help. Mitch McConnell's office has let us down tremendously, to the point to where I'm just not taking their phone calls. You can't tell me that a man that has fought and pushed and fought and pushed and fought to do the right thing, that there's nothing that this man can do for them. And with that said, no, I will not even remotely entertain voting for Mitch McConnell. Nope. They've shown me their true colors. Got nothing for them. There's also a few other politicians that I feel the same way about. So anyway, y'all have a great day. This is just a little update video. It's obviously not the most flattering angle. Don't care. Have a good day. This is COVID going into week 4. And I hope this is the best week. Because I'm ready to get back to life. Life as I want it to be and life as I know it. But y'all hang in there. Know that I love you. And remember that I'm the mayor's daughter. So, y'all have a great day. See you. Bye.